following is a 24 Hours podcast.
Well, Sam.
We're rolling. Rolling.
Cascade.
Rolling.
36-3 marker.
Rolling.
It really it starts exactly where the first season left off, with Jimmy Reardon trapped in a drug enforcement agency sting in Seattle. And he escapes. That's no revelation. Obviously, we wouldn't have a second season if he didn't escape. He escapes, and through the agency of his friends and so on, manages to make it back over the line to Canada, where he then begins to face extradition charges on first of all, on a couple of trumped-up cases of murder that happened during the deaths that happened during his escape, and then he really goes to ground here, hiding in Vancouver and trying to avoid the extradition process to the U.S. So that he's under that kind of pressure throughout the rest of the season.
Giving up the gun.
Gun!
He fired. He killed our man here.
I'm gonna pull you out of there, right? So you find some place to hide out and you lay low.
You better tell somebody, Reed, I'm gonna shoot those two men soon, or I will.
You gotta promise me full disclosure.
You've hung yourself this time, Harry.
I can smell blood in the water.
Bury this thing deep and fast.
I play Ronnie Delmonico, the partner of Jimmy Reardon, played by Ian Tracy, and the proprietor of this fine establishment, the strip club, called the Chickadee.
Is it fair to say that the Chickadee, or as we know it as the Penthouse, is a character in the...
Yeah, absolutely. It's become a really big character. It's well, we're here right now, and because it's a real strip bar and has such a infamous history here in Vancouver, that it really helps everybody when they step in here. If you're asking a dancer, or an actress to play a dancer or a stripper, it helps them to come here and really get a sense of what a real strip bar is like. It helps the guys who are playing the gangster roles to kind of really feel the reality of a real club, and it really has become. It has so many places, so many stages, playing stages in the club itself, that it really does become like one. It's, and in that he's hiding in here, and he's contained to the club as he's sort of under pressure from cops on the street and the DA and so on, is that it really becomes more and more a kind of fortress, like it's almost like a little Sicilian village that he sort of lives in here. So this club and Vancouver itself is really strong characters in the show.
What's it like working with Chris Haddock? It's phenomenal, man, because he has an integral core of truth within him, with his writing and with just everything that we're doing acting wise. So it's always good to have someone that is on you like that, keeping the checks and balances. So it's a real pleasure to work with him. He's a dictator, but he's a collaborator at the same time, so it's a great combination.
I'm standing over the shoulder of every director who's directing, and we really settled who the characters were and what their relationships were in the first season. Really, people came together very quickly, and then it just becomes the idea of elevating the game and trying to keep up the attention to detail. So we do still stay all on top of what everybody's doing and watch their performances really closely, and just guide it sort of in the direction that we want. And they're great actors throughout. We have great people on board, so they really take to they take direction well, because they know that we're pushing for really top quality performances, and everybody looks for the help that they can get.
Now you and Ian Tracy have a great chemistry on screen.
Oh, thanks, man.
Describe him in 3 words.
Great fucking guy. Can I say that on
a
24-hour podcast?
How
Great fucking actor, too, so that's 6 words.
24hours.ca